Welcome back. We have some breaking news coming in right now from Pakistan. All right, now this is a CNN News 18 exclusive. Imran Khan's party, the PTI, has hired a lobbying firm for good relations with the Biden administration. Now, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has hired a lobbying firm in Washington, D.C., allegedly at a cost of $25,000 per month, according to documents that have gone viral on social media. Now, the documents say that the PTI has engaged Fenton, Arlock LLC to support the PTI's goals for good relations with the United States and the Pakistani Diaspora in the United States. I'm crossing over to my colleague Anand Narasimhan to give us more details on this. Anand, essentially, why is this even relevant right now? It's also funny that Imran Khan is bidding for good relations with the U.S., considering that he blamed them for his downfall.
Yes, and for somebody who's been in America beaten and firmly ensconced with the dragon, it is kind of surprising. But somewhere as the PTI realized that unless they have support from America and the Pakistani constituency there is no chance for them to come back. And it's also about raising funds. Interesting to note that they are ready to spend $25,000 per month. Big question is, where do they have that kind of money? Because Imran Khan, when he was Prime Minister, couldn't even afford the upkeep of the Prime Minister's residence, official residence, and he had vacated that to stay at his own residence. Now, one wonders who the patron is, but more importantly, they have realized that they cannot antagonize America beyond a certain limit, and that they are firmly in the throes of the Chinese, who are wanting to set up military outposts in Pakistan. Well, perhaps they're coming around, but will anybody take the PTI seriously in America now, given Imran Khan's utterances, not just as a leader of the PTI, but as Prime Minister of Pakistan, is a big question. So unless Imran Khan turns around and publicly apologizes to the Americans, it's not going to work. And if he does that, then he loses the radical fundamentalist constituency that seems to be backing him now in Pakistan, on whose basis he wants to ride back into power whenever elections happen. So his tirade against America on a public platform while trying to lobby with American leaders privately, well, the secret is out in the open. Now Imran Khan not only will have to declare his official position, but he will also have to answer his constituency in Pakistan. On whose side is he in? And is what he's saying in public to the people of Pakistan the truth? Or is this lobbying and him trying to cozy up to the Americans again? Is that the truth?
Absolutely. Anand, I do have one more follow-up question for you. Essentially, when he was confronted by PTI supporters, the agreement allegedly involves the PTI USA unit and not the PTI Pakistan. So essentially, it looks like a bit of a divide within the PTI as well.
Well, see, nothing happened without the sanction of Imran Khan. So if the PTI USA unit is doing something, does that mean that Imran Khan is no longer in control of his party? Or is this just plausible deniability being used, saying that it's the overseas wing which is doing it, so don't blame us? Because Imran Khan has not issued an official statement telling PTI USA to back off and say that, plow this money back. If you've got $25,000 per month, send it back home, because people here need it to buy food, fuel, and ration. And we need it for our political campaigning. So that's also not happened. So clearly, this is something which is beyond explanation, unless Imran Khan comes out publicly in his next rally and clarifies his position, because this is embarrassing for him. And perhaps it will further erode whatever credibility he was claiming to have.
Absolutely, Anand. Very valid points. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us all of that context and perspective. Now we have some more breaking news.